So real quickly, one of the challenges we all face, look, these devices, I can't believe, it's as if people are born with these things in their hands now. Everywhere you look, everybody's connected to one of these devices, right? So there's a wise teacher and friend named Howard Reingold. And I want to share a 1-minute video that Howard put together to describe his new book called Net Smart. All right? I'm going to talk about the 5 literacies, but I want you to quickly, let's see if we can hear this. Of course we can. Let's turn this on. It's not plugged in. Speakers? Turn that on, would you? All right.
If you fear that digital media are making our culture shallow.
All right. So, hold on. Turn it down a little bit. I'm going to start. All right, let's try.
If you fear that digital media are making our culture shallow, why not...
Wait, hold on. That may be my daughter in... Allie, hold on there, honey. All right, let's see. I love her.
Howard's going to be safe anyway.
All right, hold on. Let's try this one more time.
If you fear that digital media are making our culture shallow.
Hold on. Just hung up on me.
If you fear that digital media are making our culture shallow, why not learn how to swim and explore the deep end of the pool? Net Smart is my guide to mindful digital citizenship, based on my own 30 years of experience online and my conversations with today's masters of social media literacies. The way you use a search engine, update your Facebook status, or stream video from a phone matters to you, to me, and to everyone. Instead of limiting my inquiry to whether or not Google is making us stupid, Facebook is commoditizing our privacy, or Twitter is chopping our attention into microslices, I've been asking myself and others how to use social media intelligently, humanely, and mindfully. Net Smart is about what I've learned.
All right. So notice his point. How you use this stuff matters. Not just to you, but it matters to me and it matters to all of us. And he's identified 5 literacies. And the first is attention. That yes, it's true that social media can afford distraction. But the good news is attention can be trained. Now, it's so obvious that people aren't paying attention to you anymore when they have these devices going. But maybe they weren't paying attention anyway before the devices came along. Right? It's just revealing something that we know we already have to deal with. He talks about connecting it to our breath. And learning how to breathe. And he has his students, he teaches at Stanford and Berkeley, turn off their phones, turn off their computers, and then close their eyes. Just to connect with that always already noise going on. And learning how to manage attention. And how do we bring social media attention requires understanding your goals and priorities. And knowing how to deal with that. So the first literacy he's identified is attention. The second he calls crap detection. You can get answers to any question. But to know what's really valid, know what's authoritative, know how to know what to link on, what to ignore, that's another domain of competence. So there's attention, there's crap detection. There's 5 of these. Participation. So here's the truth now. Every one of these devices is a printing press, is a broadcast station, is a political organizing tool, is a community and a marketplace. Everyone's walking around with that in their hands. Now, when the printing press was invented, there were 30,000 books in the world. All manuscripts handmade. It was just a matter of months before millions of books appeared. And there was a moment in time when Martin Luther realized, wait a minute, this printing press is not just about making books. We can do something really profound. We're at that moment where we're not sure what to do with all the capabilities we have. We can sense there's something, but we're at that moment. So how we participate, not just as consumers, and it's not just personal empowerment, but it's what we can build together. That's what he means by participation. Collaboration. So he says you need coordination to dance. You need cooperation to dance with a partner. and you need collaboration to dance with a flash mob. So, thinking with a global brain. When all of us can be smarter than any of us. This is the situation we find ourselves in. And the last domain is networks. Networks have structures that can influence the way individuals and groups behave. Strong and weak ties. You know, they have this number that's called the Dunbar number. You may have 1,000 friends on Facebook, but no. It's about 125, 150 people is the maximum number that you can say, oh, I know that person because I learned them from here, I met that person from there. So learning how to live in networks and understanding that there's both bridging capital and bonding capital. So bonding capital is what builds trust. It's bridging capital that connects individuals and groups into larger networks. All right. So I'm going to stop there. I'm going to show you one other thing to help highlight what we're doing. Is this on the screen here is the map that we're talked about, that we're building here. Here we have the agenda. We have all the different topics here and all the different people participating in that sessions. And you'll be able to access this with information about all of them. And this resource is just a part of what Young Partners in Development is going to become. So there's already a site for it. That's a social networking site. And that we intend to gather the resources from this gathering, from the folks that are speaking and presenting and sharing, and make that available to us online as we go forward. All right. I want to just pause to make sure there's anybody sitting on any burning question or confusion. Those of you online, if you want to add your voice, you can email to me, jon@idealnetwork.com, or you can use the Twitter hashtag #UVYouth. Yes, Nicole.
You can also, we started a couple of Facebook pages too. One for the Taylor family. Also, we started a Facebook page for Neenan Youth.
All right.
We also started a Facebook page for my family in Moberly. So we can invite people, and people can learn the culture and the richness of the Northeast, as well as the culture and the richness of Vancouver Island throughout
Perfect.
British Columbia and Canada.
That's just the kind of resource that I want to add to this, okay? Because so you don't have to worry about